Hi there, and welcome to this quantum hypnosis session. And a big thanks goes out to Anna for allowing me to share this with everyone. This is an excellent example of how I speak with a client's soul. Now, you might call this your subconscious mind or your unconscious. Maybe you call it your superconscious, your inner being, your heart, whatever you call that being inside of you. I have a conversation with that part of you to help you to reprogram your mind. And you'll see here that Anna has solved a bunch of her problems here. We changed a bunch of her habits. We changed her base programming, eliminating limiting decisions and negative beliefs. We cleared out her emotional baggage, her stress, her overwhelm, and past traumas. She healed a whole bunch of health issues. She found her purpose. She found her source of love, and she stepped into her empowerment. Now, if this is the kind of experience that you'd like to have, then keep on watching, because this is a great example to see how it all works. I'm Jeff Broomfield, and I'm a quantum hypnotist, and I help people to find their purpose, their passion, and their self. And the modality, the hypnosis modalities that I use is QHHT, which is Dolores Cannon's Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique. And that is what we used here for this session. Now, we have to use QHHT in person only. And so I can't use this modality online. I also use something called PSP, Profound Somnambulism Protocol. And so for any virtual live Zoom sessions or whatever we do online, we'll use PSP. If we're here, we can use either PSP or we can use QHHT. The PSP is much more flexible. We can have a shorter session with it. So it's a great modality that I've picked up because, well, with COVID, we couldn't do stuff in person anymore. So now I can do stuff online and I can serve the whole world instead of just the people in my hometown. And that's awesome. Okay, so this session here was about 3 hours in trance. That's how long she was in trance from when we started the induction and counted her out. Now it's going to be shortened down here to about 2.5 hours. I take out the induction, the deepeners, and any of the summoning the subconscious, the count out, that kind of stuff, and also some personal information that she didn't want to share with everybody. And so that stuff's all been edited out of here, and it's probably about 2.5 hours now. So that's not the typical session. Typical session might run up to 2 hours. Somewhere between 1 to 2 hours is normal. When you get into the longer sessions, she brought in 133 questions. And that's a lot of questions. So it was a very, very lengthy session, and she had a lot of questions. So we didn't ask that many questions. We consolidated a lot. And some of the stuff that you'll find, she cleared out a lot of sadness and anger from her life. She cleared out a lot of her health issues. She found her purpose, asked questions about toxic relationships. She channeled God, which is amazing. She talked about 5D ascension and a past life that she had on a spaceship. When I get a chance, I'm going to add an index so that you can find specific questions a lot quicker. And so we're going to jump right into the session. And if you decide that you want your own session, just go to my website, jeffbroomfield.com, and I have a 20-minute strategy session that you can book. So just go to my website and click on the Get Started Now button, and it'll explain everything that you need to do, and you can set yourself your own appointment, and we'll talk about your goals, what you want to achieve, and answer any questions that you have about hypnosis or the process. And if I think that I can help you out, then we can set something up and get you on the way to finding your own purpose, your passion, and finding your true self. So enjoy the session. We're going to start off with a past life in Egypt. So enjoy the session and have a good one.
I'm in Egypt.
In Egypt, nice.
At the 3 pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in front of the biggest one.
Yeah. Okay. What else do you see there?
It's nighttime. It's like I came from up in the galaxy through the cloud down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you got the pyramids there. Is there anything else around you?
No,
Is there any trees or roads or buildings or other people?
no. It's just me.
Just you. All right. I want you to look down at your feet. Tell me, what are you wearing on your feet?
Sandals.
Okay. And are you wearing? What are you wearing on your bottom half there?
It's like a white dress. Like linen white dress.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you're are you male or female?
I think I'm female.
Young or old? Or in between?
Around 45.
Mm-hmm. And does the body feel healthy?
I don't know.
Are you wearing any jewelry or hat or anything like that?
It's like I'm in the body. I do have some jewelry, like a lot of bracelets
Mm-hmm.
and rings. Carnelian stone on one of my rings. Index finger. I have a scarf on my head.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not supposed to be there in the middle of the night.
Mm. Okay, so you're there in the middle of the night. Okay, are you carrying anything with you?
No. But I know I have to enter the pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm there for a ceremony.
Okay. All right. So.
But it's more like a ceremony that I am doing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And are you inclined to go inside the pyramid?
I have hesitancy.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me what the pyramid looks like?
I cannot see the other two too much because I'm right in front of the biggest one.
Okay.
Like it's just so big when I have to look up at it. So big.
Mm-hmm.
So big.
Okay. So is there an entrance nearby?
I feel there is one. But I can't remember.
All right. Do you want to go inside?
Yes.
Okay, go on inside and tell me what you see. What do you see inside there?
It's dark. It's like I cannot distinguish anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you add some light?
Yes.
It's loud.
It's like a match came to me magically, appeared.
Okay. What do you see?
There are small corridors, like small, so dark.
Mm-hmm.
They're so tiny, the corridors. But so intricate.
Yeah.
It's like I'm seeing a lot of stairs inside it, going up and down. I know, but I don't know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to say this.
Okay. Just imagine, though, that you've already know where you've gone, and you just appear there. And tell me where you are.
I'm in a chamber, a mortuary chamber.
What's going on in this chamber? What do you see?
So beautiful. The hieroglyphs and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything going on in there?
No.
Is there any other people there?
No.
Okay.
I'm putting my hands on that black coffin in the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
It's like black obsidian.
So you put your hands on that, and then what happens?
It feels like it's vibrating. I
Was
hear
there-
music.
What is that?
Music.
Music?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of music? Like, what does it sound like?
It's like old, ancient Egyptian songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you're to know, what is the purpose of all this? Like, what is the purpose of this coffin in the middle of the room?
Initiation.
Pardon?
Initiation.
Initiation. Are you going through an initiation then?
It feels this way.
And what are you being initiated for?
Hathor song.
Okay.
There are people now in the room.
Okay.
And my outfit changed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in gold robes. It's like everyone is present now for my initiation.
Mm-hmm. And what happens? What's the purpose of this initiation? What do you get from it?
Knowledge, ancient knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
The power of singing.
Yeah. Okay. So you're getting knowledge here, and you're being initiated. Do you know what you're being initiated into? Oh yeah, you already said that, didn't you? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Hathor.
Yeah. Hathor. And what are you going to become when you're initiated?
High priestess.
Mm-hmm.
Another lifetime as a high priestess.
Ah. A high priestess. Another lifetime as a high priestess.
Yes.
So this isn't the first lifetime as a high priestess then?
No.
Okay. And do you have the knowledge of the previous life as well then?
Yes, it's taking me back.
Okay. And do you have to get this knowledge through the initiation, or did you already have this knowledge?
It's like reactivating the codes within me.
Okay.
Remembering who I am. Who I truly am. Keep forgetting.
Yeah, and as you go through an experience, is that allowing Anna to become initiated and remember who she was at the same time?
She knows.
She knows. She already knows. Okay.
She doubts.
Okay, so what happens next there?
I mean, like, I'm singing that song and levitating.
You're levitating and singing that song. Okay.
Yes, but the power of the people in the room is helping my levitation. It's like through their song and their vibration, my whole body vibrates.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't stop singing. The more I vibrate, the louder I sing.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember Lemuria.
What do you remember?
Lemuria.
Mm-hmm. And tell me about it. Is that where you were a high priestess before?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so what else happens here?
It's done.
That's done? The initiation's over, and then what happens next?
I'm out of the pyramid. Back into my old clothes.
Hmm?
I'm feeling different. I know.
Yeah. Okay. So, and in this lifetime, I would imagine you have a place that you live, a place where you sleep and eat and all that stuff.
More of a palace.
Pardon?
More of a palace.
Ah, in the palace. Okay. Yeah.
I have to sneak back in.
Ah, okay. All right. And so, you're in the main part of the palace?
I'm in my room.
In your room?
I'm on the balcony,
Mm-hmm.
watching the stars.
Nice.
Being happy and at peace.
Yeah. Okay, so can you fast forward to a time when you're eating a meal? And tell me what you see when you're sitting at the table here. What are you eating?
I'm drinking wine.
Mm-hmm.
Too much. Not eating that much. There are dates. I haven't seen this type of food. Like I know it, but I don't know. I don't know it now, how to say it.
Mm-hmm. Just whatever comes to mind.
It's so noisy.
Is there other people around the table with you?
It's full.
Oh, yeah. Who are the people that are at the table with you?
Royalty. And the court. Other priests. I don't like it here.
Oh, you don't like it there?
No.
Okay. The people?
It's too much noise.
Too much noise. Okay.
They're drunk. They're dancing and this drumming.
Yeah.
Trying to eat, but it's so much noise.
Are your parents there?
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're in the palace. Are you in a major role then in that palace? Are you
Not yet.
royalty?
Mm, no, no.
If you're to know what your job is there, what would it be?
Helper.
Helper. Okay. So what would you spend the most of your time doing? Kind of task.
Hmm. It's like a library. I'm transcribing stuff.
Ah,
I like it.
okay.
It's quiet.
Nice.
So much knowledge.
Okay. Is there anything important that happens in this scene?
No.
All right. Okay, let's move to another day in this life, a day when something important is happening that's important information for the current lifetime. So you'll find yourself there. Tell me what you see.
No. The most important part, it's done.
The most important, the information that
The initiation.
she needed is done.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So is that all? Is that all that there is to see in this lifetime?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to see another lifetime?
Yes.
She can find herself in another life, in another time, on an important day. And as soon as you find yourself there, let me know what you see.
Paris.
Mm-hmm. What else you see?
A child on a bike with a beret and I think it's the 20s, I think, or earlier. The roads are cubic cement. I don't know how to say it. Like the old pavement.
Yeah.
There are no cars.
Are people walking on the road, or they're like?
Yes, it's a mix of walking and horses
Okay.
and some bikes, but children are with bikes.
Mm-hmm.
I see the French flag.
Yeah. Are you in the country or in a city?
City.
Yeah. Are there buildings around?
Yes.
What do they look like?
Old. But beautiful architecture.
Mm-hmm. And can you hear other people talking?
I do when they get close and then they fade.
Mm. If you're to overhear one of them say something, and they're saying the name of the city that you're in, what would that name be?
Rennes.
Okay. So you're in this city. If you take a look down at your feet, tell me what you're wearing on your feet.
Shoes.
And
I'm a man.
what kind of pants do you have on?
Trousers.
Brown. Brown trousers. Male or female?
Male.
Young or old?
Close to 30.
Okay. And are you carrying anything with you?
Yes.
What do you have?
I have a gun in a paper. I keep hearing Vive la Résistance. Vive la Résistance.
If you were to know what you do in that lifetime, what would you say you do in that lifetime?
Rebel. Fight back.
Fight back. Okay. Are the other people around you, are they also carrying guns?
No,
Okay.
they don't know.
Oh, they don't know that you have the gun.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's hidden in the paper that I'm holding underneath my arm.
Okay. And you have a gun. Okay. So move forward in time and tell me what happens here.
I was waiting for someone to kill.
Okay. And would you know who or why?
I was in front of the, like a official building. Like someone, government.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Mission is complete.
So just move forward in time and tell me what happens there.
I'm running. I killed him.
Okay.
I'm proud of myself.
And you're running, and what happens next?
They're catching me.
Okay. What happens after they catch you? What do they do with you?
Put me in jail. They're beating me.
Yeah.
I continue to be proud, even in my pain.
Mm-hmm. And what happens next?
They hang me.
Now, was it worth? Was the hanging worth killing this other person? Did it make it all worthwhile?
No.
No.
But at the time I thought so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, whatever happened to that person happened already, and there's nothing you can do to change it. And there's nothing that it can do to hurt you in this lifetime now. And so, as they go through their hanging and they go to the other side, what I'd like you to do is to follow that soul through to the other side. Can you do that?
Yes. It's
Okay.
like a tiny ball of light.
Mm-hmm.
Just going back.
And now that you're on the other side of that, as you look back on that life, usually there's a purpose to that lifetime and a lesson to be learned. And do you know what the purpose of that lifetime was? Can you tell us what that is? What was the lesson to be learned in that lifetime?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
And in the first life, as a high priestess, can you have a look at that life and tell us what the purpose of that life was?
Bring heaven on earth.
Mm-hmm. And what was the lesson that you learned in that lifetime?
how to bring the energy in my body.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so from this aspect, is there anything else as a soul that you would like to see or experience? What happens to this soul?
It's hovering. It's not going away.
Mm-hmm.
It's just hovering.
What happens to you on the other side?
It's just white. White, everything white. It's like I'm nowhere, yet I'm somewhere. Feels like I'm lost.
You lost?
Yeah, I feel lost.
Is there anybody over there to help you out? Like, say, a guide or something?
Someone is coming.
Let me know what happens there.
I'm going back in the body.
The same body?
But it's like I want to go back, but I don't want to go back. I cannot go back, but I want to go back. Not done yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what happens next?
I'm back on the beach.
Back on the beach again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm going to ask, may I speak to Anna's subconscious, please? She's got a list of health questions here, so there's lots of things that she wants to ask here, and she's feels like she's sad all the time. And can you tell us why that is?
Poor choices.
Mm-hmm. And what is it that she needs to learn from this?
Less stubbornness. Control.
Mm-hmm.
Let go.
Okay. So she needs to let go?
Mm-hmm.
And is that something you can do for her now?
No.
And what needs to happen in order for her to let go?
She's so scared.
What does she need to do?
She's scared.
She's scared. Okay. And what is it that she's afraid of?
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
She's exhausted.
Yeah.
Scared. Acting out like an animal.
Mm-hmm.
She's wounded.
Yeah.
Deep within her.
Mm. So those wounds that are deep within, can those be healed now?
Yes.
All right. So what I'm going to ask is that I'm going to ask you to do an emotional detox. And so everything, any negative pictures, any negative images, any negative beliefs, any negative thoughts, any of that stuff, just allow it to bubble up. And it's going to come up into the body, and it's going to float up to the top, float up through her neck, up through her head, and out the top of her head, and into the universe where it's transmuted. And also imagine that there's a vacuum up at the top of her head that's actually sucking the negativity out of her body. So just go ahead and allow all that stuff to go. Just allow it to bubble up and leave her body. And let me know when you're done that.
Okay.
Yeah. Just let it come up and then let it go. And she doesn't need to feel the emotions behind it. She can just let it go. Yeah. Release it. Let it go. It's not needed anymore. Let it go. Release.
She's holding on.
Yeah. She doesn't have to feel any of this. You can just let it go. If it's needed to be felt, then that's okay too. Release it. Let it go. It doesn't need to be understood. Just allow it to go. And any lessons that were learned can be retained as well. Just let all the pain, the negative emotions, the feelings, the images, the thoughts, and the beliefs that go along with it, just let them all go. Yeah, let it go. You're in a safe place. Just let it all go. Yeah. These are all the things that made her who she is today, and they can stay. They can, the things that she learned and the lessons that she's learned to create who she is, that part can stay. And all that's going now is the negative emotional trauma, the negative beliefs that were associated with that. Just let them go. Release. That's not needed anymore.
It's done.
It's done. Excellent. She's going to be so happy. Okay, she wants to know why is she so angry? And is that still true?
Scanning.
What's going on there?
Scanning. No? Seems okay now.
Yeah. So the anger's been fixed?
It was the sadness that triggered it.
Okay, good. So it's gone now. It's been released?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so the fibromyalgia, is there anything, any lessons that the body's trying to deliver with this?
Slow down. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Of yourself. Love. Love.
Okay. Is this something you can heal now for her?
Yeah.
Now, she said that this started after her cousin's death. Is this related to her cousin's death at all?
No.
Okay.
It was the last drop.
Okay. So has the fibromyalgia been, has that issue been resolved for her now?
Not yet.
What needs to happen in order for it to be resolved? Can you go ahead and resolve that now?
I'm trying.
Okay.
It's like she doesn't want to get healed.
Okay. Is there something that needs to happen before it can be healed?
Love.
Love? Love needs to happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll know. She won't feel anything when love comes in. That sadness everywhere. So much sadness stored everywhere.
Okay. So,
It's like she has one program in the back of another, in the back of another. When it comes to this.
okay. So, is this a good time for... Is this a good time for you to introduce her to her light?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay. All right. So... All right. So we'll do some other stuff first before we go there. Okay. She has a bleeding disorder. And can you tell us about that?
Yeah. Something is missing in her.
What's missing?
Like a code in the string of the DNA. I don't know. It shows like something's missing.
How does she get that?
Mom. Her mom. It's related to the body.
Okay. And what has she got to do with her mom?
Her mom has it too.
Her mom has it too?
Yes.
Okay.
All the females.
And what has to happen in order for her to resolve this problem?
Nothing. It's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
It's mild.
Okay. So she said she's not alone.
No.
Who's with her?
Who is not with her?
Are we
She
talking?
has everyone from every dimension, every realm. She has at least one guide from each. She's so old. Everyone is next to her to teach and also learn from her. All the knowledge that sits inside her. She
Okay.
doesn't even know.
Yeah. So, are there angels working with her as well?
Always.
Okay. And archangels as well?
Always.
How about spirits from the fairy realm?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anybody in specific? Any specific names?
The pink fairies. She always liked pink. She likes that. She likes the unicorns and the fairies.
Yeah.
She's such a child.
Okay. Has she got an animal guide?
A lot.
Yeah. What would be her animal spirit?
A tiger.
Tiger. Nice. Okay. I was wondering if is there any grief that she needs to overcome?
For herself.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to let go of her parts that are no longer part of her.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to grieve them properly, respect them, but bury them and get out of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's done.
It's done now? Good. She's really going to appreciate that. Yeah.
She needs to emerge. She needs to emerge. It's getting late.
She needs to merge.
Yes, she needs to let go of this.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to realize she's here for a purpose.
Yeah.
Everyone is waiting. But they're smiling. They know she's there. She's at the edge, but she's scared to jump.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks that it's a hole and she will fall and injure. But what if she can fly?
Can
she
you help
needs
her
to learn how to fly. And she has wings that she doesn't know how to use.
Okay. Is that something you can help her with now then?
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
Still fear.
Yeah.
She likes the wings. She always liked them, but she's scared to use them. She can feel them when she's concentrated.
Mm-hmm.
She knows she's a fallen angel.
Oh. She's a fallen angel. Okay.
She got her wings back.
Nice. That's awesome.
She's flying. She's so beautiful flying.
Yeah.
Finally. There's joy, joy, joy.
Nice. That's amazing.
Our daughter is back. Such a good kid.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, she is.
She didn't know how to protect herself.
Does she know how to do that now?
She learns every day.
Yeah.
She's getting better.
Yeah. This pyramid of white light that she's in right now, is that a good way to protect herself?
Yes.
And what does she need to do to put up that pyramid of protection?
Visualize it. It's simple.
Yeah, that's it.
But she doesn't connect her emotions with her visions. So that's why it's a disconnect sometimes.
Yeah. Well, we're cleaning that up for her today anyways, right?
It's done.
Awesome. Amazing. Okay. She was having anxiety and panic attacks after her cousin's death. Is that still a problem for her?
No.
Okay, it's gone. Okay. She says she was born without an immune system. Is that true?
It was her choice.
Okay.
She needed to experiment. She's an old soul.
Mm-hmm.
So, in order to get knowledge, she had to experience death almost.
Mm-hmm.
Testing her parents too. If they're worthy
Yeah.
for such a child. I don't think they are. She thinks they are.
Mm-hmm. Are they?
They forgot who they are, so they no longer are fully capable of guiding her. She surpassed them long, long time ago.
Mm.
They're powerful.
Yeah.
They're royalty here
Yeah.
in this realm. But they forgot. Her mom is the only one that kept trying. She doesn't fully understand.
Yeah.
But she knows there's something more. Yeah. But she will heal them.
Mm-hmm. Will she see her parents again in this lifetime?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Ah, those fears.
All right.
She's so funny. She's so funny. She's hilarious even when she's angry.
Yeah.
I get so mad and she tries to speak with us and scold us. She's so funny.
That's good.
She's a child trapped in an adult body. Yeah.
Okay. Has she learned what she needs to learn? Like, is her immune system going to be strong and healthy now?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Her light codes are activated and being activated.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Even more than ever.
Wow.
She's been waiting for this time. It's here.
Okay. She didn't even ask for that, but she's getting it anyway. So that's a bonus.
She always gets extra. She always complains of not getting. That's why she's so funny.
Yeah. Are there any other health concerns that she needs to be aware of?
Oh, she creates them.
Oh, yeah.
She can heal them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not... Oh, her kid. Oh. Her kidneys.
Her kidneys, okay.
Hmm.
Well, what's going on there?
Life force has left. I am putting life force in them.
Okay, so you're healing that for her then?
Absolutely.
Excellent, excellent.
She needs it.
Yeah, let it go, yeah.
Mm. Yes.
You're done?
Mm. The divine blow of light. God is blowing so much light into her. She's one of the favorites. She doesn't know. Oh, God.
All right, so you're bringing her back to life then? You're pumping that life force energy back into her?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
God is doing that. It's more than me. He's allowing me.
She's allowing it to happen?
God is allowing.
Yeah.
Overriding her sometimes.
Are you fixing that too?
Always. Done. Done.
All right. So with that work, is she capable of having babies?
She has to decide.
She has to be ready?
Yes. She needs to decide. It's up to her.
Okay. So if she decides that she wants to, she's capable?
Yes.
Okay.
But she chose a life without children. Not in an usual way. She won't give birth like a normal woman. She's the mother of a lot of people.
Okay.
She's the mother of the heart.
Mm-hmm.
She rebirths, giving birth and rebirth to the people around. She unlocks the hearts. That's how she brings life. But no child.
Okay.
Bigger mission. Bigger.
Okay. Is there any other health concerns that she should be aware of?
No.
Okay. All right. So she wants to know why she is so skinny and that she can never gain weight.
Stop pressuring yourself. Stop stressing the body. Stop overthinking and worrying. Then she'll be able to eat.
Is it a problem?
For her, yes.
Oh, okay.
She wakens her body and the energy flow. It's like a self-sabotage.
Okay. So what would happen if she became okay with being skinny and accepted herself for being skinny?
That means she would have to not care about the people around her and their opinion.
Oh, is that possible?
Yes.
Okay. So she's more worried about what other people think of it rather than what she thinks of it.
Yes.
Okay.
She hates the feeling of that hungriness that she perpetuates in her life. And she's extending it in a lot of areas. lack of hungry and being in lack of always.
All right. So is there anything that needs to be done for this?
Upgrade.
Okay. All right. She thinks she has low self-esteem. Yeah. Is there something you can fix with that?
Stop involving yourself with all the nasty people that take away your energy and your power. She likes to please, and she takes too much of other people's burden onto her. And then she's overwhelmed.
Yeah. And what can you do to help her to get rid of that?
Working on it.
Okay.
It's tied to her health. It's like a domino effect. Done.
Cool. Awesome. She's going to really appreciate that.
She better.
Yeah. And you're doing some truly amazing work. Thank you for doing this for her.
I thank you.
She's asking about bruxism.
No.
Is there a reason for her to grind her teeth down like that?
Anger, sadness. She has a hard time accepting. But then she accepts. But the first time, she doesn't want to accept. And then she accepts, but she doesn't let go.
Yeah.
And she holds on to stuff. And that stuff stays in the body. And the longer it stays, the worse it gets. She needs to let go.
So there's more stuff that she needs to let go of.
She creates so much.
Yeah.
She always has something to let go of something. She sees too much, she hears too much, she doesn't know how to control herself yet.
And how can she learn how to control herself then?
Oh, she'll know.
Is that something that's going to come?
Yep.
Does she need to have control?
No, that's the thing. The more she let goes, the more control she has.
Nice, okay. So the more she tries to control things, does that mean the less control she gets?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's like every situation turns into like a wet fish that she tries to hold on to. And she keeps going around. And then she kills it. And she's too tight, scared not to let go. And then she's guilt. She feels guilt after that because she's sad of what she did.
Yeah.
And she's trying too hard after that. She's trying to like blow life back into the fish that she just killed.
So can you correct all this stuff for her? You can make some changes, change some beliefs and stuff like that so that this changes?
It is done.
Oh, done. Awesome. Okay. Can you also repair and regrow her teeth and make them stronger?
That's hard to do.
Hmm. It's hard to do. Is it possible then?
She needs to visualize and feel them grow back every night until she notices. She'll know when it's done. But visualize at night time before going to sleep. Feel it. Feel the teeth. Feel the healing. Feel them going stronger. She will be doing good. She's good. She's a good person. Too good.
Okay. Are there any foods that she's eating that are causing negative health effects?
So many. But it's not a food.
What is it?
It's her.
It's her. Okay.
She can't eat anything. But everything will make her sick if she wants it to make her sick.
Okay. All right. So what is it that she's like, is there anything you can change there so this isn't happening, or?
Love.
Love. Okay.
Love for the food. Love. Bless it. Love it. Cherish it.
Okay. So it's her intention when she's eating it then?
Yes, she needs to eat when she's calm. If the environment where she is, it's not calm, her stomach starts to shake and the food doesn't stay. So she needs to find ways or places where she feels at peace and she can contemplate on eating, paying attention to every bite, being mindful and respectful of each bite that she's taking, because all the universe created that for her, so she could stay here. So she needs to remember everything is energy. Everything is here to support her. We're not against her. We are with her. So she needs to stop fighting us. And she'll be good.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So, okay, so the question she's asking, she wants to know if you can change her beliefs to match that of the person that she wants to become and match the emotionals of that person that she wants to become. Is there an ideal version of her in the future we can take a quantum jump to in order to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
And so can you connect to that?
I'm there.
You're doing it now? Okay.
I'm running. I'm an athlete.
Okay. And so you're going to download all the beliefs and the emotional states of that better version of herself and bring them back to here then?
A part of it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not all of it.
Whatever she needs at this moment to get her
Yes.
there? Okay.
Muscle.
Nice.
Energy. Stamina.
Awesome. How does she feel about her relationship with her body?
She's so unhappy in this vessel.
Mm-hmm.
We understand her reasons. We do. But she chose it. She knew this body is limiting some of her functions. That's why she chose it. So she can expand on other skills in other lifetimes and overcome the challenges in this one.
Mm-hmm.
She is fine.
Okay.
She will be okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. She's wondering about how can she drink more water.
Stop being lazy. Get your ass off the couch. Go get your water. Stop staying thirsty.
Okay.
She's so lazy sometimes. But that's the lack of energy that she had in the body.
Yeah.
And the lack of vital force in her. And that was making her so fatigued all the time.
Okay.
She has the tendency to be lazy because she's laid back and she doesn't care about stuff that much. She only cares when other people care and put her into care, into care mode.
Okay.
Otherwise, she's cool as a cucumber. She's very mellow and easy. Just she doesn't have boundaries, proper boundaries. She lets people take advantage of her so much, so much. Out of fear, so she won't be completely alone.
Is there anything?
Like she's alone.
Okay, now you were saying that she had these problems, and now that presupposes that you fixed all those problems, and they're not going to be a problem anymore, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Wanted to clarify that. Yeah, that's good to know.
She's easy.
Yeah. Okay. How much personal time does she need each week to function well and feel happy?
15 minutes. Every morning.
Every morning?
15 minutes.
Okay. And what does she need to do during that 15 minutes?
Clear her aura. Meditate for 5 to 10 minutes. Sit and feel yourself in the body. Self-love. Accept yourself. Feel your body. Love your body. Then expand that love. Expand the love. And then she balances herself and stays within love. 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Awesome. Okay. What are her favorite ways to take care of herself physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually?
She has an idea, but she's not fully doing everything. She's partially doing stuff. Like the bath that she's doing, she needs more ceremony. She needs to charge the water of the tub with Reiki before going in. And then cut the light. Just let candles can light and burn anything negative around her. She has so many things that she's testing. But she's not fully committing to any of them. And that's her main problem.
Right.
Because she thinks the moment she gets stuck a bit, or she thinks she gets stuck, she's supposed to stay there for a second, just breathe, admire, and then you can move on. She needs to understand baby steps. She just wants to jump.
Yeah.
Cannot jump. You need to take the stairs at one point.
Okay.
Because she's bruising herself for nothing. through those jumps. Sometimes they're not calculated jumps. They're ego jumps. They're not even hers sometimes. They're other people's opinions making her jump. And then halfway through, she realizes it's wrong. But there's nothing she can do anymore. So she needs to feel that fall. And that hurts her. So if she takes baby steps, she won't feel the hurt. She won't harm herself that much. Baby steps. Pace yourself. You have enough time. She keeps thinking time is slipping away. But it's not. She's right where she's supposed to be. She just needs to open her eyes and decide.
Okay. All right. So, is there anything you can do to help her with any of that stuff? To make it automatic for her.
I'm trying. Okay. No. Not yet.
Okay. Not yet as in today, or not yet as in so far during the session. Later in the session, it'll be okay to do that?
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay, she wants to know if the geolocation is affecting her health.
No. It's just her mind, and she needs to learn how to filter the information that she gets from everywhere. So much information that partially right, but see, it has been passed on so many times, so many lifetimes, so many people. Information gets distorted. If she wants to know something is true, she just needs to go within. She has all the answers. She has an entire library in her soul that she can access at any time.
Nice, yeah, yeah.
It's her that needs to do the work. We can do as much as we can, but she needs to step it up. She needs to meditate more to access that information.
Yeah. Okay, who is she at the soul level?
God's child. She always wants to label stuff so she can make sense of stuff.
Yeah.
She's the child of God.
Okay, so of course her next name is, what is her higher soul's name?
God?
Okay.
She likes the name Anais, but it's God.
Yeah.
She's so funny.
What is her mission?
What was Jesus' mission? Bring heaven on earth. Make people remember. Make people come back together as one. Sing to their hearts.
Yep. And a purpose. Does she have a purpose?
Of course.
What's her purpose?
To be. She's not gonna like it. She hates just being. She just needs to be. When she is, she truly is the full embodiment of God. She needs to be. She needs to be in her body full time. Experience the present moment. Stop living in the future or the past. It's good to question, but she questions too much sometimes.
Okay.
But that's gonna be fixed. She's been slapped so hard. She's gonna be fixed. Even if she wants it or not.
Yeah.
Now, everything that happened to her was for her. Like, even the pain.
Yeah.
We understand the pain. We understand the heaviness.
Yeah.
But she made it heavier.
So why is she here?
To fulfill God's job.
What is that?
Heal other people's souls through her experiences. That's why she experienced so much. Why would we test someone so much just for nothing? She needs to teach. She's such a good teacher. She doesn't think of herself that way. She hates it.
So she also wants to know why her and why now.
Why not? Because she chose everything.
Okay.
It was the right moment for her to come. It was the darkest time. She needed to come, experience the darkness, and then the light. Well, she's still here. Very, very hard mission. But she's not the only one. There are a lot like her. As lonely as her. They all think they're alone. And they are going crazy now. They're here. They're here to heal the earth and the soul. Atlantis vibration coming back.
Was she living a life in Atlantis then?
All of them.
All of them. Okay.
Many lifetimes in Lemuria. A few in Atlantis. She never felt a deep connection with them as she felt with Lemuria. Because she's so shy. She connects very well with nature and animals because she doesn't have to use words. She's very good telepathically.
Ah, okay.
She can transmute energy by her presence in the room if she stays in the power. She can enlighten anyone. But not yourself. Yeah. She's funny that way.
Yeah.
She has a hard job, but she's proud of it deep down.
Yeah.
And we're all in awe of how she's handling. Yes. And we love her. And we're not gonna let her do anything hurtful to her. Never. Yeah.
Okay. Is she on her correct path?
With one foot. She keeps jumping from one side to another. She's trying to walk two worlds in the same time. You cannot do that. Well, you can, but you fragment yourself.
Yeah.
It's not healthy for her to do that. She needs to let go of all the limitations that she thinks she has. And money will flow to her. That's her biggest fear. When she will take that foot from one side, she fears. She fears that the light won't give her what she needs. Oh, she's such a child.
So those limiting decisions, can you just delete those limiting decisions and replace them with empowering decisions instead?
Done.
Awesome. Okay.
She's easy. She wants it. That's the thing. She wants it. She knew it's time for her to ascend.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's ascending now?
Mm.
Okay. She's talking about being a medium.
Mm.
Is that her correct path, being a medium?
Mm. Using her skills as a medium is helpful, but no.
Okay.
She's a healer.
So it's a skill that she should still learn, but not necessarily as a business?
Yes,
Okay.
it will help her, but not too much. Not too much energy into that. A lot more into healing.
Yeah.
A lot more into loving and staying in God's love and in God's presence, in her presence.
Okay.
She needs to remember who she truly is, and she's starting to.
Okay.
But it's shocking for her. She has a hard time accepting her mission and who she is. That's why she doubts herself, because she's closing her doors in front of her on its own. We're trying to open and she's closing. And she's like, no, I want to see the doors. Like, why don't you want to see what's on the other side then? We need to yank those doors so she can come in.
Yeah.
We're ready to go into the light now.
Okay. Alrighty. So what I'd like you to do, inside of each and every one of us is our light. And I'd like you to take her into her light. Allow her to step in and feel her light. Awesome. This is the light of love. Can you tell us about the light?
It's like a shower of light going inside and out, purifying, putting her back together. Oh, she needed it.
And what is this light?
It's God looking at her. lighting her up. Her precious child.
And what does this light, if it was to have a feeling, what is the feeling that you would describe for this light?
It's like being in the ocean in the summer and raining with sun shining. But it's still rain and it's so warm. And it's washing her. It's washing every part of her.
That's amazing. So this light that she's staying in, would you call this love?
Of course. That's light.
So it is love and light.
Yes. It's the same.
Oh, so are you saying that her love is actually inside of her already?
Has always been.
So she doesn't have to perform tasks for other people in order to feel love?
No.
Oh. What does she have to do to feel love?
Remember that she's a child of God. She just needs to go back within her heart. Just go into your heart. She has the knowledge and the love there. She can use it for anyone else, but first not for herself.
Yeah.
But not now. Now she...
So when she becomes love, she's the vibration of love.
Yes.
And so when you show other people your love, is that by doing things or is that by standing in your vibration of love?
In the past or now?
Now.
Just stay. Be there. Be present for them. Not with them. Be present for them.
Okay.
But when I say that, it means their emotions need to stay in front of her, not inside her, so she can assess them and transmute them into light so she can put them back into their heart. This is how she works. She sees directly into people's heart. She is like a human lie detector because of that. And she can transmute that.
Yeah.
She can transmute that through her words that she's giving to that person. Because they're not just words. They're like spells of light codes coming through her voice. She's one of the few that can transmute this pure vibration into words. She almost wants to sing now because of that.
Okay, that's okay. Go ahead. In light code or?
She's happy.
Yeah.
She's so happy.
Okay, do you want to sing now?
She's singing.
Okay. Okay.
But I feel her when she sings. I feel like I have to speak faster. Because she's finally vibrating with me. The more she vibrates, the more we buzz together.
Nice. Okay.
Then we understand we don't need words. She understands without words. She can pick up on energy, any energy, and she can decode it. That's why she's so sick. Because she doesn't let go after that decode. She decodes and stores. Not yours. We always scream, it's not yours. Let go. Give it back. Give it back in a loving way.
So is light language, is that something you can speak right now?
She can always speak that.
Okay.
She has signs with her hands, gestures.
Oh, okay.
And she can go outside of her body anytime. She's done this ever since she was a kid. She always dissociates herself from the moment. She was very good.
Yeah.
Now she gets stuck in her mind sometimes, but no longer. She will be good again, like when she was younger.
Yeah.
She knew if she couldn't change the situation, she would just relax herself.
Yeah.
And she would step out of the body. And she would observe. And then she would come back into the body to give back the information, the proper information, in a calm manner, in an understanding manner. When she gets caught in the body and she cannot step out of the body, that's when she gets pissed. But it's just her forgetting how to come out. She knows the way. She's been using it since she was a baby.
Okay. What I'd like to do is to set up an anchor so that what we're going to do is take her into the state of love that is repeatable, that you'd like her to return to whenever she sees certain colors. And it'll just be, it could be red, green, blue,
Pink.
yellow, pink, purple.
Pink. Pink.
It'll be all the colors.
No.
Just pink?
Pink. She needs to
Pink.
come back to her pink.
Okay, so whenever she sees the color pink, she's going to return to a state of love.
Yes.
Anytime she sees the pink, that she's going to return to a state of love. It's going to trigger love, and she's going to feel love every time she sees the color pink.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that installed now for her?
Yes, she's
Okay.
smelling pink roses.
Nice. Okay.
She's okay with that.
Okay. She also wanted to level up her medium abilities.
No.
No? Okay.
She has them all the way up.
Okay.
There is no more up.
Okay, so she's not aware of that. Is she just not in tune with them then? Okay, so
She needs to go within. She doesn't have to go up. If she wants up, she needs to go down.
okay. Okay.
With her, it's always the opposite. But not, it's with everyone. But she needs to go within.
Oh, so she's been heading in the opposite direction of where she wants to go.
Yes, because she goes into a desperation mode. And she's like, you know, when you're like in a bubble that is like, you try to get out of the bubble, but the bubble is, the walls of the bubble are like flexible and they mold with you and they won't let you out. That's how she's trying everywhere. She's just going from one side to another, trying to get out of the bubble instead of just like calm, and then the bubble just will fade away.
Well, there you go. What is her biggest dream?
To be a millionaire. She's so funny. Yeah, but also to be of service, and we like that. We will reward that.
Okay. Is she going to be a millionaire?
If she wants to.
Okay. So it's completely possible for her to achieve that.
Why not?
Okay. All right. Is that really what she wants, though, deep down?
No.
What is it that she wants deep down?
Purpose.
Purpose.
Meaning.
Okay. And what is her purpose?
She thinks she doesn't have a purpose, but she does.
And what is that purpose?
Bringing heaven on earth.
Okay.
That's her purpose of being.
Mm-hmm.
Just be. That's her purpose. when she will be what she's meant to be and stays calm, everything will come to her. She doesn't even have to move. She just needs to sit in her power and keep expanding that love and keep opening that heart chakra.
Okay. Awesome. She's wondering who else was she in past lives, and if there's any significant past lives that are worth mentioning, or any that are impacting her current incarnation.
Not for her to know.
Okay.
No. She has an idea.
Yeah.
But that's not helpful. That's clouding her. What the past is past. What's now, it's now.
So she also asks, when did her soul develop? How did her soul develop, and when?
God created her like a spark of light from His self. He was so proud of her. He still is. He was a bit sad with her, losing her way. She did lost her way one too many times in her reincarnations. She would get caught up in stuff and not finish the mission. So much hurt. But that's not for her to know now.
Okay.
No.
All right. She's wondering why she was born on December 14th, 1984 at 5:55 in Bucharest, Romania.
She needed to experience darkness. That was a communist country when she was born. They were coming out of communism during that period of time. Her coming brought blessings, and she, with her light, helped. She's a chosen one. That's why there is meaning in every birth, every date, every second. Yes, she's light.
Okay. And she's wondering, why was her birth so difficult?
Because of her. She did not want to come in. Not that way, not with them again. These parents of hers, they were in another lifetime together.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The one in which she was abandoned in the woods. Became a witch.
Yeah.
She used her powers in the wrong way because of that.
Okay.
That's why she was hesitant coming again with the same parents, in the same roles. Her father being her father, her mother being her mother. Just this time her mother had more power than last time. She chose a different family to be in, her mom. And that gave her power of the 6 sisters. that knowledge was passed on to her mom. And her mom was able in this lifetime to pass it on to her. Yet, the key is the father. I cannot. Who would have thought? She knew. She sensed that.
Okay. And she wonders why she was about to die when she was 3 to 4 months old.
Because there was a temporary soul in her body. At 3 months old, she came fully in her body.
Oh.
Actually, not really.
Okay.
Until recently, she wasn't fully embodied. Her female Christ consciousness.
And now she is?
Yes.
Yeah.
The codes are being activated. This is why today was necessary for her to finish this ascension. It's time. It's time for her to know who she is.
Who is she?
God's child.
Okay. So we've been at this for a little while, and I just wanted to check in to make sure that her body is still good.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's okay to move on with the questions? Okay, so we've been at this quite a while, and I haven't got very far into all the questions yet. And so I'm gonna keep motoring as quick as I can through some of these. And if there's any issues or any problems there, if you can let me know, and then we can deal with them if they come up. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And so why does she feel alone in the middle of a room filled with people and can't fully relate to anyone lately?
Because she's ascending. That's a personal journey. It's not a team journey. Well, it is, but in a different way. But not in a human group. She's vibrating in a different way. She will figure it out how to vibrate with them without having to lower her vibration to make herself feel welcomed. She knows how to do that. She'll know. That's fixed. Yes.
Yeah. Why did she have to lose her grandfather so early?
She needed to experience that. That was her first time. When she started knowing stuff. And remembering. She knew stuff before, but because she was so young, she cannot remember everything. But at 7 years old, she needed to let go of that teacher. And she needed to experience pain for the first time. We thought it was a good thing for her. We're not so sure now.
She lost a couple of pregnancies. Can you tell us about that?
Those souls. They're here next to us.
They're here?
Yes, they're always here with her. They were her guides. She needed pain. She needed to experience loss. We hope to get her out of the situation. We hope that with every hurtful, painful situation, she would just leave. But she was clinging more to him So we had to not fully come. She would have stayed with him.
Okay, yeah.
She would have been dead by now.
Is there any messages from these souls?
We love you so much. Tell her we love you. We're always here. And we know how much you grieved for us. We grieved for you too.
Is there anything that needs to be cleared out? Any grief that needs to be resolved from all this?
It is done.
Good. Okay. Are there any toxic or narcissistic relationships in her life right now?
Too many. She likes them because it's a challenge for her, but then she gets caught up into them. And they're like spiders creating a web around her. And then she's not saving them. Like that, she needs to step out of some of the relationships to let people figure themselves out. She's not responsible for that, or for their experiences, or for how they experience her. She thinks she's a mad and mean person, but she's not. It's so painful to see her thinking that she's that. She's not. With her, everything gets the opposite. Again. She's so hurt, but she will be okay. It's done.
Okay. What does she need to do in order to set personal boundaries?
Just be in your power. Meditation, meditation, meditation. Stay in your light. Call your light into your body. Simple.
Okay. In which ways does she feel responsible for everyone and everything?
She feels responsible even for their emotions. She's so funny. How can you be responsible for someone else's creation? Yes, you come from the same place. But they need to experience themselves the way you need to experience yourself. So she needs to experience herself more. She needs quiet time a lot more.
Okay.
And nature, nature, nature. Yes.
In what ways is her self-acceptance conditional or dependent on the validation of others or specific accomplishments?
She really thinks that she's tied into those. She actually thinks those are like cords hanging to her, holding her back. That's all in her mind.
Is that something you can correct for her now?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's done.
So in what ways does she want to control everything and everyone?
I don't understand her when she says that, because she's not. She's losing control, but she's not controlling. She thinks she wants to, but she never does it. She's just thinking that she does. I know. She's in control all the time.
Yeah.
She just forgets who she is. She's a being of light. She doesn't have to be anything more than just me.
Okay. What can she do to make more money?
She really has an obsession with that, does she?
Yes.
She needs to let go.
Okay.
Stop stressing and worrying. You are always in control. You can make money just by being. She will always be supported no matter what. She doesn't really need money. Her happiness and her light is inside her. She doesn't need money.
Yeah.
Money. Nobody needs money. Just this dimension. It's so funny with you guys and your money.
Yeah.
You love to give your power to something that's just energy.
Yep.
So you can increase it. So you can experience more.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are so funny.
Yep. Okay. She wants to know if she should remain here in Canada.
No.
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 Okay.
She's not happy here.
What should she do instead? Should she go back home or find another place? What would be a good location for her?
She needs to wait for the right time. She will know.
Okay.
She
So
just
something's going to
needs
come up for her?
patience. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the more patience she has, the sooner it will come. The more she gets stressed, the further it pushes. But she will know.
Okay. What are her personal gifts?
Why is she asking all the questions that she knows the answers to?
Okay.
She's a healer. She's a spiritual teacher. What more skills than that does she need? She has all the tools and skills to be that. She has the light in her heart. And she has a direct channel with God. She can embody that anytime. So she can heal herself and everyone around her. She's a healer.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she's so sick. Because only a healer can create so much harm in herself instead of healing herself.
Yes.
She knows where to put that
Yeah.
in her body to make herself sick. She's so funny.
Okay. You said that she has a direct channel to God?
Yes.
Okay. So if she has a direct channel to God, does God have any messages for her right now?
Remember me in your heart. Always. Feel me in every cell of your body. Know we're one. We're never separated. You're never losing connection to me.
Is there anybody else, any other spirits that have any other messages, like maybe Jesus or any of the angels or anything like that?
They're having a party in her honor of doing the work. Music, music, listen to music, music, lots of music. Music brings her joy. She's a dancer. She's such in tune with God. She's God's child in every way.
Okay. She had mentioned her grandfather who passed early. Is he there?
Of course.
Does he have any messages?
No, right now. He's happy for her.
Okay.
He's at peace.
Mm-hmm.
She's finally doing what she's meant to do. Everyone is here. Everyone is here celebrating her.
Nice. That's awesome. Now, she dreamed and felt her ET ship and is wondering about her ET family and does she communicate with them?
Always.
And she's got some questions with this. Can you tell us about that?
She had many lifetimes. She has a lot of connections everywhere. She speaks with them telepathically all the time. She works with them at nighttime. When she sleeps, she trains on Venus with her father. Yes. She has a beautiful ship, yes.
So she's lived on other planets too then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Other planets, other galaxies, other universes. Everything. And
Okay.
nothing. She experienced absolutely everything and nothing.
She's wondering who was the lady that she saw at the foot of her bed with blue eyes and a long dress and a head turban.
One of us was worried of her direction at that time. She was a teenager. She was getting involved in things that she shouldn't. One of us thought that if we manifest, maybe she'll remember. She just got scared. Oh, so scared. That was not our intention. That's why we stopped showing up physically in form. We just decided to do it in the third eye instead of physical. She gets startled easily. She's like a bunny.
Okay. Is she supposed to write a book?
More than one.
Okay. She's wondering when and how.
Soon. Very, very, very soon. The doors are opening without her even knowing.
Awesome. And she'll know when it comes time?
Absolutely.
Okay. How does she communicate with God, and what is her connection to Him?
We answered this. She's his child, one of the very first creations of God. She never lost her connection to him, but she doubts that connection. That's why the messages are not always clear, because she doubts. But it's going to be okay now.
What is the role of the Spiritualist National Union in her life?
Guidance. She needed guidance. And people to cheer her, like-minded people.
Okay.
To see her for who she is. Not all of them see her. They think they are mediums.
Yeah. So she should continue on with them then?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Good. She's got a lot of questions about her pets, her cats, and her dogs. Is there anything you'd like to say about her pets?
They're all her spiritual guides, incarnated around her to support her and to bring her love, because she craves love so desperately, in any shape and any form. She's so sensible. Even a flower can move her soul to the most strongest feelings that you could feel. She's so sensitive. She needed protection, but also love. She needed to learn how to nurture another soul. That's why she always nursed all sorts of cats and dogs all her life. She was like the doctor of the neighborhood. For animals, she still is. She always is. For animals, nature, even for children, she's good with children.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Why did she choose to learn Reiki and become a master in this lifetime?
Because she's a master on this side. She needed to be like manifested and materialize it in this lifetime as well, so she could feel that master inside her. She's so funny. She always tries to materialize stuff to make it present. Even though she is. Yes.
What is her... Okay, what was that?
Clearing her main meridian and chakras. That help with that too.
Okay. Is there anything that can be done here to make her more powerful with Reiki?
Mm-hmm.
It's
being done.
You're doing that now?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. What is her biggest lesson in life?
Stop judging, or you'll get what you judge.
Okay. And she's still yet to learn this lesson?
She's almost done.
Okay.
It's done.
All right. What is her connection to the oceans and seas? Sea life, the sun, the moon, the stars.
She's made of everything. She has all those codes into her. She resonates with them because they are part of her. There are fractions of each essence of everything. When God created her, He created her from Him. He created everything. So she's really connected to everything. That's why she finds power in nature. she recharges in nature. It's like coming back into God's body and in His full presence, being part of Him again, and then getting out of His light again. So she needs that to charge herself, because she's made of that. She's stardust. She's water. She's wind. She's fire. She's a bird. She's everything and nothing.
Okay. She's wondering, what is her connection to ancient Egypt? And she's wondering about her obsession with all that.
She had many incarnations in Egypt and around Egypt. Her ties with Egypt are very, very, very strong. She's been there as a scribe, as a high priestess, as a high priest, as a pharaoh. Royal blood, like her parents. She will remember.
So you showed us a life in Egypt.
Yeah.
What was the purpose of showing us that life?
She needed activation. Like in ancient Egypt, when she was there, she needed to remember those codes, vibrate life into those codes so they can start working again. This way she can bring heaven on earth better, different, faster, stronger. She needs to go to Egypt for more initiations on a spiritual trip.
Yep. And how does that help her in this life here?
Oh, she'll become so strong. So strong and powerful.
She will, yep.
And so humble.
Is she
That's
strong
the
and powerful
best part.
already?
Oh. She's like a tornado. Hurricane. She has so much power.
Yeah.
That's why she spirals so much. She needs to harness the power.
Yeah.
And put it with intention.
Okay. You showed us a second life there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us about that one?
That was the first time when she realized that she's done something wrong, and she was sorry about it in her last seconds before leaving her body. She needed to remember, because she's not a bad person. So she needed to remember that even though she made something or someone hurt, she felt sorry about it. She didn't do it from hurt, like her words are limiting in English. She needed to experience that so she can move on. That will heal some of her issues in this lifetime. Her own persecution of herself. She is persecuting herself inside her body. She is her judge and executioner all the time. She kills herself. She tries killing him. Have you seen that? I tried to say he. But they're one. She needs to understand who she is. And she is now. She will. She will.
Okay. And who was the spirit from her childhood house that terrorized her?
Herself.
Oh,
There was an aspect of herself being so angry with her not doing the right things, getting involved with the wrong people, letting men touch her sacred body because she thought she was nothing and that's all she can do, be a toy for men. She's not.
so she's healed from all this now?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Is her grandmother protecting her?
Always. The six sisters, the Pleiades. Haha, they're from the Pleiades.
Okay.
They will always be there for her. Always.
Okay. She has a bunch of other questions about her connection to Pleiades, Sirius, Orion, Lyria. Can you tell us about any of that stuff?
Not right now.
Okay. All right. How is she doing right now? How's she feeling? We've been at this for a long time now.
Starting to feel a bit tired.
Okay.
But good.
Okay.
She's happy.
All right. So we're getting close to the end here. I've had to weed out some questions, and I'm just looking here to see if there's any more questions that might. How much longer is this madness in the world gonna be for? And
As long as she entertains it in her mind. It's her own circus. Yes, it is a world circus. But the more you think of it, the more you create it. Just don't care. Just be. Let things happen. Stop pressuring. Stop trying to hold and stop. Just let it go. Let it be. Whatever comes, we all are supported. Whatever comes, we all will be here for humanity. When the right time comes, we will help. Tell her not to worry.
okay.
We're here.
When will we ascend into 5D and how?
You are ascending right now. Through all this, why do you think there is madness? How she says it. It's because we're shedding layers of the darkness. We're bringing it to the surface so we can leave it behind. It's happening as we speak. Look at her. She's looking to better herself. And she's not the only one. There are many more like her.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing it. You're doing it. We all are one and doing it.
She's wondering if she has any connections to the Illuminati or Freemasonry or any of that kind of stuff.
Other people in her life have that connection. And they keep overshadowing her with that connection, but it's not hers. She had it in other lifetimes. but not now.
Okay.
They're trying to get her back. They can feel her power. They terrorize her. They attack her. Even at night when she sleeps. But she's so strong.
Yeah.
She's kicking their ass. They don't know she's a commander.
Awesome.
She's not just a master. She's one of the masters.
One
That
of the
bugs them.
masters.
That bugs them so much.
Okay.
They're like vultures. But she will prevail. There is no worry there. She's good.
You said that she's one of the masters?
Yes.
Which master?
The female Christ incarnation. She is almost a twin of Jesus.
Okay.
Oh,
Almost a twin of Jesus?
she hates that.
Okay.
We all are, in some ways.
Yeah.
She needs to understand that it's not a shame. It's not a shame. And she's a master. She can manipulate. She's a master alchemist. She can transform energy in anything, from anything.
Yeah.
The problem is that she can do it both ways, positive and negative. Same as Jesus. He would do that too. That's why she needs to harness her light, so she would stop giving power to the negative side.
Yeah.
Just feel the positive.
Okay. All right, so we talked about the madness. Is there a purpose to the madness?
Always.
What is that purpose?
Awaken people.
Ah, okay.
You pressure them. Some need pressure. Some not. But some need pressure. They're so far behind. It's like you can barely see them. And they need to step it up. Because we need to ascend. You can no longer sit in this vibration with this earth. It's coming to destruction. This darkness has to lift. So the more pressure, the more people ascend in every way. It's hard to see. Some will die. Some will ascend with their physical bodies because they will vibrate so high. And some will just awaken to be their disciples and help further this into our golden age.
Okay, is Anna in any sort of danger?
She puts herself in danger. Sometimes. She feels like she needs to experience that. To feel alive. She needs to learn a better way to feel alive.
Mm-hmm.
But she'll be good.
Okay. All right. So she's felt like she's been tested for the past couple of weeks. And she wants to know if that's so, and if so, why? And has she learned the lesson she needed to learn?
The lesson, yes. She tested herself. She she didn't do the work that she was supposed to do. She slacked, so she created some issues that she didn't pay attention to, and then they spiraled and caught up with her. That was all.
Okay.
She needs to let go. Whatever happens, happens. And she needs to be emotionless sometimes and let things happen. Not everything needs attention.
She's wondering what have I seen when, what has she seen when she woke up and the sky was open and red?
Us working.
Okay.
We're working when you guys are sleeping. We're coming and we're trying to clear things. Lately we did it a lot more than usual. And we're working with... I'm not allowed to say. But she wasn't supposed to say anything.
Okay.
She knows soon will come.
Okay. So there was a lot of questions here, and some of them you did cover while you're answering other questions, and I've had to skip a lot. Is there anything that I've missed that's important that she needs to know right now from these questions?
No, everything that was a problem was addressed. Well, a problem.
Okay. Is there any last messages or words of wisdoms for her?
We love you. We see you. We support you. Stop doubting us. Stop battling us. Let us do the work fully and completely. That.
Okay. Is there anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. So now is a good time to bring her back out then.
Yes.
Okay. What does she need to do to have more peace in her life?
Same. Just be. Just be. Enjoy the little things. Remember to breathe. Remember to bring your awareness to the present moment. Just be.
Okay. Is there any lessons that she needs to learn or any skills that she should be learning?
She learned everything she needed to learn.
Okay.
Her lessons are lessening in their power.
Mm-hmm.